Hey there, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? We got some cool stuff going on today. I'm going to keep the boredom of stuff down. We're going to do some. We're we're going to speed up a little bit on the iteration. We're going to focus on the what's it called? Different types of. Oh, let's see. Hey there, Reverse Spider. Hey there, heroes. CJ, are you going to follow the train? Nah, I'm more of a GTA 5 guy. Though I feel like I'd enjoy GTA 4. I just can't imagine, going to New York in free time. I already spent too much time there. Still trying to pay off the rent emotionally. Let's see. Let's see. Hey there, Chill. Welcome. Manchester King of Nightmares. Thank you for being here. Stream buffering. Is the stream buffering for anyone else? I set it to low latency today, because it told me to. Um, Let's see. Let me know if that is too much of a headache for y'all. Um, let's see. Is it is that at a resolution which is workable for everyone? Let me know if not, and I can let's see. It's good for me. Can everyone read the text on my stream? It says it's not receiving enough video. Thank you, internet. Okay. Let's see. I think it's just buffering. Yeah. Okay. You can read it clear. Perfect. All right. That's to me. That's the most important thing. Um, On my end, for some reason, I'm like getting like 360p. But oh well. Um, I guess I am streaming it out as well. The All right. So how about let's do some stuff. Okay. So we're going to do a few modifications today. We are going to. Um, why is it? Why is it error? What's it mad at me for? All right. We're going to go back to the head data stuff. Um, and we're going to start by creating we're going to start by actually rendering it. So for that, let's see. So body data. Okay, so from there we have. Okay, so it's loading. It's loading all the textures, starting that process. Let's make a new script called character. Or how was this node humanoid util or something? Port header. New. Sorry, wrong language. It's a new character. So this should return a model. So let's just local character template equals game. Let's actually put it in server storage. And let's put it in replicated storage. Okay, so let's see where. Okay, so now this is loading in. It's looking good. I'm getting excited for the remaster. Yeah, it turns out. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Reverse Spider. Feels good to hear. Okay, so let's model rig builder. Let's R15. Okay, so mesh R4 2016. That looks good. Character replicated storage. Let's start Roho. Roho serve. And then we will connect to that. So let's close the packages here, scripts. And so now let's actually let's add a render script. Identity data, power customization data, information, appearance data. Okay, we're gonna render.story.luau import story. Okay, let's set up a source map. Just copy this code here. Okay, create source map. Appearance data. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a sort of a pipeline, as it were. Okay, so render character model data appearance data, and so that should maybe apply. I think apply. Okay. Should be like a render or build. I guess I like render more. Maybe how about build? Because it's not rendering every frame. It's like just a single once-off thing. So build and clear. And so now let's actually go through and do that for every single thing. We're going to have outfit data. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through all of these, and we're just going to try to make it as functional as possible without necessarily, adding too much over the top logic. Okay, so attachment data. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of this stuff isn't really built out yet. So this is going to be a process, but it's one that I want to get a head start on. Okay, so yeah, because this will allow us to have a more visual look of stuff. Like we can literally see it apply it to the character, and then by the time we're done, we'll actually be able to have literally like an entire we'll be able to have an entire like the character creator is essentially like done the back end for the character creator, and I think that that's going to be really cool. Okay, so body modification data. Okay, so we have it here. Hair data. And eye data. Okay, yeah, this is unfortunately what, to the best of my understanding, uh, good code looks like at first. A lot of boilerplate. Let's see. Clear, encode, decode, clear, build. I mean, this isn't even functional technically because it's not an input-output thing, right? This is just passing data types through a function. I mean, it's kind of functional. Okay, it's fine. Is it clear that I'm self-taught yet? Um, let's see. Hey there, TKO. What are we do today? Right now, we are going to be basically starting to build out the render pipeline. And that and so for that, we're just going to start assembling all these different data types. So the render pipeline, by the way, that is like taking data and putting it onto a character. So that's going to be a fun little thing. Okay, so how about so tick. So data random service.random data. Okay, so now we're going to import shared humanoid util local rig equals. Okay, so we have character. We're going to have this made track the character so that when it's done, we can just clean it up. Character.parent equals workspace. Now appearance data, build character, appearance data. And so that should be more or less everything. Okay, cool. So now, let's see. Will original characters return? Yes. So their original characters will return. We probably will get some new ones. But the main focus at first is, of course, just going to be updating the old ones. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I think that the new map is definitely an upgrade. Obviously, we need to improve the quality of specific building implementations, but I think the overall design is just a clear improvement, especially once we fill out these areas a bit more carefully. But like just the general gist and direction of things, I think looks really good. But yeah, so let's see. Build. Okay, so at first we're gonna do a bit of speed running here, where import child body data, export type body data equals body data. Okay, so we're just going to do this in a very okay. So body data. Um, okay, and then why is it angry at me? Oh, I need to return appearance data. So we're just doing a very simple version of this one right now. Does body data.new not return body data? Okay, we'll get that working in a second. But then, okay, so data equals, so local RNG equals random.new. All right, so local host body data dot random, next integer, app data equals appearance data.new, app data.body equals body data, return app data. Okay, yay, so we finished that. Now we just need to do, so body data dot build character, and then appearance data, character data, dot body. Okay, Yay. So that works. So we've gotten the first part of the pipeline done. So now we need to go into here and specify that we are returning body data from this one. However, we don't actually have body modification in yet necessarily. So let's just put this in the simplest way. So scale equals 1, height equals 2, or height equals 1, weight equals 1. And then, so then we're going to have this one be a new type of skin data. At some point, I really want to go through and unify all the texture stuff into a single texture data, because I just find that I'm going to be doing that a lot. But the main problem is not everything's going to be like set transparent, you know? So I just don't want to like have to make a dozen different minor tweaks of it. Arguably, this is where you want to do like a component thing, but that's just such a headache to actually assemble in such an OOP environment. OOP stands for Object-Oriented Programming, which is what most of Roblox is. Body, and if that doesn't really help, it's all right. I don't fully understand it either. People tell me that there's a huge difference, but I don't know. Okay, so body modification is equal to from what I can tell, entity component systems are just sort of like combining the function, basically encapsulating functions into little like mix-ins you combine. And that can lead to some cool behavior, especially if you're using user-defined stuff that you can't provide beforehand. But I don't know about beyond that. Property skin is not compatible. Did I not? Okay, I really should have put the appropriate returns on each of these. Okay, so skin data, perfect. All right, so build, clear, random. Okay. We're not unit testing this stuff yet. I'm sure to everyone's disappointment. Body data equals body data new. Return body data. Local RNG random.new seed. Randa next integer 1 10,000. We also need to have skin data equals skin data dot random RNG next integer 1 to 1,000 local. Let's see. But okay, so we have the various different. Okay, well, no, I just made a mistake there. That would have caused infinite recursion. That was a close one. Okay, so we have no other underlying types except for body modification. So for I, V, and I pairs, pseudo enum dot body part type get enum items do, and why is it angry at me? Oh wait, no, because this isn't a real enum. Okay, get enum items body part type. Okay, yeah. So body if RNG next number is equal to less than 0.2, then body data dot body modification v equals, which should be a body part type, should be equal to body modification data dot random RNG next integer 1 to 1,000. Perfect. Now I think so body data dot skin is equal to that. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Body data dot height is equal to feel like height and weight should actually be a number from like X to X, but we'll deal with that later. The next number times 2.5 times weight, height, weight, scale, skin, body type dot equals pseudo random dot get enum items, body type, next integer. All right, perfect. So that seems to work there. Okay, so now skin data, we just need it to return that equals skin data equals dot new, return skin data. And then I think with that being hooked up there, okay, so now I just want to run through the body data build. So we should have it first. Skin data build character data dot skin. Then we can do body modifications data. So data for equals, so for IV for KV in pairs, data dot body modification do. How is body modification stored? Is it doesn't really care right now. Okay, so then we'll just send that in. Build body modification. Da, da, da. Trying to figure out how I would best modify that. It's okay. Well, we'll figure that out later. In fact, let's just have body modification be a okay, yeah, no, body modification should be its own thing, probably. Okay, so AV build, body modification, then head data, import child head data. Okay, so export type head data equals head data head data. Head data. And so now head data new head data. Oh, looks like I missed your message, Jill. So head data build character data dot head, and hopefully that should, get that more or less set up. Okay, we can ignore that for now. Okay, so now let's go to the head here. So okay, let's start at the lowest level. We probably should have also been setting up clear all this time. Okay, let's go back to the top. Appearance data, so body data clear. And every time we call clear, we should call it every time before we build. Okay. Now let's see. So now let's go into body data. Um, okay, I'm changing my mind on what body modification data should be. We are going to have it be something like this. Okay, so that should allow us to hopefully get a nicer okay, so well, bmod equals if bmod then. Okay, so sorry, I know this is fairly unintelligible. If y'all have questions, more than go for it. I'm just mostly in like, my flow state essentially. The main goal here is just to okay, so head data build. So from there, hair data. So I guess maybe we start with idata. Idata.build head data.clear character. Okay, so idata.build is equal to idata.build. So idata.build, idata.build. Okay, so I should be using character data.eyes.left, data.eyes.right. Can't remember. Can eyes data be missing? Okay. So idata left, right. So now we have to do eyebrow data equals Actually, I'm starting to change my mind as to whether or not I should have clear be called every time. Because then there are times when you want to call it multiple times, like build multiple things. Okay, I think I've changed my mind on that. So head data should not be calling clear every time. I don't know where else to put that. Skin data.clear. Outfit data. It should not be clear. It should not be calling it by default. Let's just put it that way. So I think appearance data. I think I think that appearance data should probably be called clear first. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. I okay. So body data. Okay. So eyebrow data equals data dot hair.eyebrows, if eyebrow data, then end. So idata dot build character eyebrow data. Let's see what else. Character, if eyebrow data, then character, blah, 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 blah. If eyebrow data, then, okay, so this is setting the eyebrows. Now we have to go through the hair. So if hair data in pairs data dot hair dot face do, also this should be hair data, even though it's eyebrow, it's a hair data thing. That should have thrown an error. Why didn't it throw an error? I guess they are very similar types. I should make that throw an error. Type is equal to okay, so last name is idata. Okay. Meanwhile, so last name equals idata. So this should prevent situations where I accidentally mix those up in the future. So now, as you can see, if I was to accidentally mix it up again and put, say, hair data through iData, it'll error because hair data is not iData. So, yay, responsibility. This won't be encoded necessarily. This is more of a developer benefit, but still, not a bad idea. Okay, so let's go through this. Eyebrow data. Probably should update the unit test to check for that, but I don't know. It's fine. It's fun. It's not. It's not. It's more of a developer thing. It doesn't need to be like working in production technically. So hair data should iterate through that. Scalp data should iterate through that. So idata dot clear character, hair data dot clear character. I'm going to change this to clear all. No. Okay, never mind. Okay, so hair data. What else is there? That should work fine. Okay. Either way, let's give this a shot. Okay, so it's synced. Let's see, where would the character be? Okay, so render. Where is that? Where'd that character go? There we go. Okay, so that cleans up fine. Let's do iData. Where's the let's just do so what's the Roblox head? Like mesh head or something, or like dynamic head. Dynamic head rig. All right. Beautiful. Initial poses, character, head. Okay, so let's see. So it has all these different attachments. Okay, so we want to actually use, we want to copy this head over to this character essentially. Ooh, why did that change colors? I don't like it when it arrows like that. All right, so head, remove, head. Okay, so let's get the positioning of this right. Okay, so head, and we just add, was it two? Maybe, okay, two. I kind of thought two would work. Three. Okay, that didn't work as much as I hoped. Okay. Um, hmm. So where's the neck? Where's the neck at? Waist, head, upper torso, head, neck. There it is. Why didn't that copy over? I guess I did break it. Paste into. So part one is head. Part two is upper torso. That fixes that. Okay, so now we can that put this in replicate storage. Okay, so wow, why did the scale for the head go up so much? That's funny. Head scale is one head. Why did it go up this much? Why? Proportion scale, head scale. Okay, let's try this again. Plugins. Are you going to use dynamic heads or something? If yes, we still would do faceless. Yeah. No, we're gonna be overriding a lot of this stuff with ideally custom eye things. We just need to first get the initial mesh kind of set up because right now, as you can see, there's a texture on it basically, and yeah, so we're just going through and placing that hopefully. So is this scaled? Which one's bigger? Is this a? It's a bigger head. Why is it? Why is it growing the head size? Um, what is it multiplying by? So 1.9, original size is there. Avatar part scale type. Face controls, neck, surface appearance. Port origin, cage origin, stiffness size. Will this game still be using block characters? I'm not sure yet. My goal is to make the system itself dynamic so that I can support different styles, but any specific art style we're still figuring out. I don't. Uh, let's see. The main thing is why is this head growing so much every time? You know, there's like some like internal thing. Okay, so left foot, right foot, upper torso, face controls, original size. Okay, so let me just move over the humanoid, and maybe that'll be it. Okay, so let's, nope. Okay, let's try moving in all of the original size things. Why is it growing it so much? I'm so confused by this. Is it because of body colors? Okay. Um, it's better to use blockies? I disagree. I just disagree. I think that blocky plays to a very specific type of Roblox fan. I'm open to supporting it if it's easy, but I think that that's, there's a reason most of the platform has moved towards more different character designs. Like the reason people like the Roblox body type is because it is the Roblox body type. It does not succeed on its own merits. There's not a single other media that has that kind of body style. It isn't, except for like that one Kanye West music video referencing Roblox. Oh, I appreciate it up the level. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I really wouldn't be able to do this without y'all. So thank you so much. You're amazing. Um, but yeah, like I'm mostly just, working on creating like I want the system that we make to be flexible. Now, if there's like a set, if I can make a setting to allow people to set the body types, I think that'd be really cool. That'd be a cool thing to A/B test. But I want the system itself to be dynamic, you know? Let's see. This popping and Miracle one is the favorite card. Oh, really? I would not have guessed that my highest Ko-Fi donation would be because of Deep Space Life, but I really enjoyed making that game. Um, I I think that was the first game I made that was fully filtering enabled, and so it was a lot less hackable than Superhero Life One. And it was inspired partially by Shipyards, which was an old game I loved. I really like the idea of having a spaceship that you can walk around in as you move around. I really want that kind of ship vessel experience, and I think that game did a decent job for the time. Um, I mean, like the thing is, all the characters in the original have you just round the corners if you can imagine it. I think that's the whole idea of remaking the assets. It'll be the same characters in a different art style, um, a more modern one, ideally. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Looks like we have this. Might just end up using this one if I can't. Okay, surface appearance. Okay, so name character. So let's just move the surface appearance from the other one over to this one right here. Um, oh, that's interesting. How'd they get the eyebrows on there? Ready for adventure eyebrows. Okay, that's interesting. So they have the eyebrows literally as an accessory. Okay, okay, we could do that. And the eyes themselves. That's wait a second. What's going on here? Why is the surface appearance causing weirdness? Is this not the same mesh? Oh, it's a different mesh. That's interesting. Okay. All right, but it does seem to get the job done. Okay, perfect. So we have this, that. Yeah, yeah, but hopefully, yeah. Okay, so we're going to be working more closely with the character colors here. Uh, so character, okay, so let's move this over here. Humanoid animate. All right, perfect. So, okay, so we have this. Um, yeah, will there be sprinting? I think so. I want to have the movement system feel a lot better for sure. What if you add that makes that cover half the head, preferably? Oh yeah, I'm definitely fine with like having that kind of mask stuff supported. It's just a method of right. Right now we're building up the character builder. Am I plan to look at the Superhero Life 2 Ideas channel on the Nightcycle Discord? Sure, I can pause a moment to do that. Any particular ideas you want me to look at? Okay, I'll just sort of run down them for a bit. Superhero Life 2. Okay, Superhero Life 2 Ideas. Um, let's see, map ideas. Okay. I'm guessing this is the one that you're referring to. Uh, let's see, it looks like you got 10 thumbs up. Good job. Good to see some community support behind it. Uh, Bank Vault should just have more than just money, Jules. Oh yeah, no, I would love to make the bank vault be a little bit more than just a pile of money. I think that that'd be a great improvement. Upper class, middle class, lower class apartments. Yeah, we can definitely do this to an extent. I think the main issue is finding sort of the area, like unlike with say a larger map, you can't necessarily have huge differences in, I guess, apartment exterior, but we're going to have three apartments in this one, so we can make one of them look a little bit nicer, a little bit cleaner. The main thing is like every one of the apartments is going to have to support a secret base under it, so it's a bit silly to think like, okay, I've rented the poorest apartment in the city and I've built a multi-million-dollar base under it. That's a bit that'll be the only thing that makes it a bit odd, but beyond that, I do think supporting multiple class apartments would be fine. Let's see, bridges, not top priority. They make the map feel larger, but like I don't want to make a bridge that doesn't go anywhere, because I feel like that's something which looks a bit like if we have a bridge, it should be like permanently raised, or maybe we can have like a subway tunnel or something, like, or we can have buildings in the distance. I'm fine with having like backdrop buildings, but I don't think bridges would make sense because I really hate having that like invisible field you hit. Lots of vegetation, but not too much to the point where it looks like LA. Is LA known for lots of vegetation? I never realized. I went there and I thought it just looked like a bunch of highways. Um, it should look like an island that was made more. Yeah, no, I'm fine with having more vegetation as well. It shouldn't just be the park for sure. Expansion to keeping it alive. Well, I don't know. I think that you don't necessarily need to expand it every single time. I think that there are other like think of like I don't know. I don't play enough Roblox games, honestly. Every one I'm thinking of does have expansions. I'm not against expansions. I just don't want to commit to like every update being an expansion. Like if we, at the end of the day, this is still Superhero Life 2. At some point, I have to make Superhero Life 4. So I'll add stuff that makes sense to Superhero Life 2. I'm not gonna like add like different biomes or like anything crazy. And I'm not gonna commit to making it mostly map updates. It's gonna be mostly assets probably and mechanic improvements. Map stuff is always going to be tough because that's like you can't really transfer that to other games as easily. It's less efficient, I'd say. Prison refinery. The docks should look run down that give a lower class Gotham feel, while the upper class news building should. I think I've done that to an extent. I think that for the most part, I kept sort of the parts of the city which aren't as you know people friendly closer together. So that should work. Um, if I keep this apartment be like the more affordable one, I think that could fit together pretty well. Um, oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that you're wrong, Rex. I'm just explaining it to like, my logic to everyone, because I trust that you've thought through this. It's just more of a how do I convince like describe it to people who are just hearing about these ideas for the first time. The use of cars should be removed entirely. The island should be more eco-friendly. I see you two are on your urbanist kick. I agree. Cars don't make sense on this city, but at the end of the day, people want them, and selling vehicles is a decent way. I'm probably going to move more in the direction of like bikes, like motorcycles and like mopeds and hoverboard stuff. But some people still want cars. It's just it. I think that a lot of people cities don't look right to a lot of Americans unless there are a few cars in it. So I don't think we can remove that entirely. I think I would love to see in other superhero games, superhero life games, having the having like sort of like blocks set off just for pedestrians. I think that that's worked pretty well. I know there are some like mega blocks in like Spain and such, and even a few in New York that are pretty nice. So I'm fine with banning cars from specific streets, but I think in general, I don't know if I want to break the kind of realism that's been associated with having some cars in the city. Um, yeah, but I'm not trying to make LA for sure. Um, yeah, but in terms of your labeling, I think I mostly agree. I would probably swap upper class and middle class apartments. Um, but yeah, no, these labels make sense. In terms of expansion directions, I don't see any reason why we can't expand, on all directions, so long, except for the beach. But it's really just like playing it one update at a time for sure. In terms of any other updates, I guess ones that stick out to me, manholes and sewers. I do want to add some sewer stuff, but at the end of the day, I do feel it's a type of it's kind of a one-off one. Like it's cool for a moment. It's kind of like the wall in the prison which you can break out of, except it takes longer and uses up more performance. But like I'm open to it. I just need to. That's just like farther down on the list of to-dos. Customizable body types. Agree with that. Let's see. Make an option to be your own avatar. Um, I want to be able to translate people's avatar into in-game assets, but I think being your own avatar would just kind of ruin the aesthetic because there'd be a lot of art style clashes and a lot of like more of the surreal stuff. Like I don't want someone who's just any UGC developer to be able to override the entire game's art style. So I'll probably try to translate stuff, but I'm not going to just allow anyone's avatar in. Add snow back to the map. I do want to support weather and seasons, and a similar customization to Jujutsu Kaisen, Calamity, the Trike games, or Kingdom Tales. Um, Uh, I'm fine. Okay, so the idea of more customizations. Um, I don't know. I'm open to the idea of having more of an easier pipeline for integrating external catalog assets, but I'm also going to just not allow some of them. I want it to be like a whitelist, an allow list of like things that are acceptable. Um, I don't know. I do want to make sure that this game still supports people to create stuff while at the same time encouraging people to stay within the established art styles. You can change the opacity of every body part. I don't know. I don't think a changing opacity looks that good. And it adds a bunch of performance stuff. I can imagine it being good for some things, but I think you'd have to specifically define those. Like if there's a certain like maybe an ice hat or something which looks good like half transparent, that'd be one thing. But for all of it, I don't know. I think that yeah, the make your refresh work properly. Oh yeah, no, private servers needs an update for sure. Color wheel, yeah, I'm gonna have a full better color system, HSV, you can put in hex codes, whatever. Um, better lighting, gameplay ideas from Rex, change your movement speed to mimic your character's presentation. Yeah, I guess I'm okay with this. I think that the exact way in which you'd be able to change your movement speed, I still want to have the ceiling set by some progression mechanic or some like balancing mechanic. But I don't think I don't think it's necessarily the end of the world to have people allow you to sort of slow down for stuff. Um, the serious guys should create different locations. I'm okay with that. Just having them move around in general, I think wouldn't be a bad idea. Um, choosing different variations of weapons instead of each its own slot. What can we put into one category? Yeah, no, I want to support dual wielding, so being able to hold a pistol and a sword at the same time would be fun. Certain movement powers, being able to do damage, like if you're going to hit someone, that a person will take damage. I am open to this. I think it's a bit hard to do, and I also think that it should go both ways. If you are running at someone, if I do this and if someone with super speed hits you, they better have super strength or they're breaking every bone in their body, you know? Like I think that there's a lot of potentially good ideas here, but I'm probably going to refine and edit them a little bit when it comes to implementation. Anime abilities, definitely. I want to take more anime inspiration in general. Um, I first started watching anime when I was making Superhero Life 2, so I think it would make sense for that to translate over. It's basically things at the helmet's chin straps and side rows. Yeah, no, more customization stuff I think is fine. Christmas hat, maybe. um, I think I'd separate the hair and the hat into different things. More loading screen jokes, agree. More African American hair, more hair in general. 100% agree. Splatter effects on suit. I'm open to this for dirt. Making it blood could cause problems. If Roblox allows for more like if I could make a like a an R-rated custom server or something, or maybe like just have different like server levels. If Roblox could allow for like a more piecemeal kind of thing, that'd be one thing. Otherwise, no. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna ban like a third of the audience from the game because some characters want to have blood. Custom character transformations. Yeah, I guess I don't think I'll have like a whole like particle effect editor, but I will be allowing for more configuration of that. Bow staff coloring, weapon coloring is definitely coming. Auras, I'm open to that. I think the question is I think the more annoying the aura, the more it should be limited to certain things like transitions. But like a general glow isn't a problem. Or like have the character be like perpetually on fire or something. I don't think we'd have like a giant like the first image that they provided. I wouldn't do that one as a permanent one. That'd be only a transition. But yeah, for the most part, I'm okay with that. LED billboards of vibrant lighting, beautiful, love it. Will do. Easter eggs, definitely. Server list improvements, soup presets, yeah, about Vibrant lights at night, definitely. Cargo overalls, bit specific, but I have no issues against it. Being able to customize on limb, definitely, yeah, definitely. Um, let's see, better way of joining servers for sure. Superhero life sandbox, that'd be fun, but bit out of scope. Add natural disasters or events, definitely. Delete suit button, definitely. Definitely delete suit, as well as a copy suit. I think just general suit maintenance stuff. Double emblems, yep. Emblem customization is getting an upgrade. Uh, museum, like I think we're in like month-old things, but for the most part, I'm not seeing anything that I'm like super against. It's mostly just what do we prioritize. Um, but yeah, what's happening? What's been happening this stream? We've been reading ideas and setting up sort of a character rendering pipeline thingy. Uh, let's see. Trying to think what. Let's get some hair instances. Do, do, do. I think let's modify the. Let's do hair data first. I think that'll probably be the easiest. Um, let's see. Let's just get a generic, like I just want to get like classic Roblox hair, like the hair created by Roblox. Actually, wait, let's set up a workflow for this. Okay. Um, okay, we're gonna do some fun API stuff. Uh, let's just close these for a bit. I want to get the full screen back. Uh, character data, player data, shared library. Uh, assets.toml. Okay, so let's just start with hair. Oh, well, let's make it a YAML. Or should we do JSON? Assets.yaml. Okay, let's do a hair, scalp, facial, eyebrows. Okay, so now, okay, we're gonna make this workflow just generally focused around doing some UGC style customization first. And how long stream today? So stream only goes for another 55 minutes. It's definitely going to be a shorter one. All right, will do, Zone. Welcome back. The character's electric powers could slide on power lines. That'd be pretty cool, though I don't know if we're going to have any power lines. I mean, I guess we don't have. It just if we had more power lines, I could see that being something worth prioritizing. But since we don't, it just might be kind of like I'm already stretching myself making water runnable, you know. So the let's see, scalp. What are some? How do I use the Roblox API again? Okay, so we're just going to check out the wiki.roblox.com. It's like catalog search parameters or something. Catalog, creator marketplace. Trusted publishing and selling assets, adding assets to your experience. How do I get it via code? Catalog engine, catalog category, catalog pages. Okay, that's good. That's what I want. Okay, so catalog pages is used from what uses catalog pages? Pages, data store, key pages, engines, pages inventory, data store version, emotes pages, events platform UI appearance, class cloud. Okay, catalog. Is there like a catalog service or something? Libraries, no. Globals. Yeah, sorry. I'm just currently going through the avatar context menu, joint thumbnail unification mode, uh, catalog sort. Come on, where is this referencing? What is using catalog sort type? Catalog search params. Okay, so catalog search params is avatar editor service. All right, perfect, perfect. Okay, so avatar editor service. Let's see, what's a good. Okay, so let's just do head. Okay, so we're going to do this one at a workspace level. So scripts, game, assets, hair, import hair.story.luau. Okay, so import story. Okay, so what are we doing? I say please. I don't think I caught that. So now service, import service, avatar editor service. And let's see, I might also want to have file util running. We'll see, we'll see. Avatar editor service. So let's just copy this code here. All right, search keyword, min price, all this stuff, bundle types. Bundle type, I want it to be shoes, dynamic head, eyebrow and eyelashes, body parts. How do I get clothing? Okay. Looks like that isn't even a real thing yet. Okay, so params dot asset types equals enum dot asset type. Death animation, dynamic head, eyebrow, face, hat, hair accessory. Okay. Min price, 0, bundle types, sort type, sort aggregation, creator name. Okay, we want to get creator name. Params.creator name equals Roblox. Okay, I'm just going to quickly rerun the linting on this. Test scripts test download.sh. Okay, so now reload window. Let's just see if creator name is just I need to update that. Is Rojo still working? Probably should reboot it just in case. Okay, so creator name. Yay, so now creator name's working. Yeah, I need to do that every once in a while. I don't know how to code. No worries. I barely do. Does that make everyone feel better? Um, why is creator name not something that's actually there? Sales filter type, asset types, include off sale, uh, params, in search keyword, bundle, sort type, max price. What happens if I don't put a max price, min price? Do I have to? Search keyword, sort type, sort aggregation. What are all of these different? Why is the type definition so different for these? Do I need to update the LSP? Let me check. Luau LSP. Might just need to update it. Okay, so release 12.8.1. Okay, 28.1. Perfect. Foreman install. Okay, well, I have to Foreman install. Okay, that's better. Rojo serve. Command reload window. Let's see. Do I need to update this? Just trying to figure out um, why it thinks creator name isn't there. Oh well, we might just have to accept that for now, I guess. But yeah, so params dot include off sale equals false. This is so annoying because the doc. It's in the documentation. Try import child. Yeah, that's a naming term used on Roblox. Basically, in the Explorer, if you see these are all children of the workspace. These are all children of the rig. Rig is the parent to these children. It's a bit odd, but I think it gets the point across. Um, params.limit equals 120. Whatever. Let's see. I'll make an issue. Put off sale, asset types, bundle types, sales type filter, sort aggregation, sort type. So this would use so search catalog. Search catalog is okay. Uh, okay, so search catalog. All right, returns a catalog pages. Catalog pages equals avatar editor service. Search catalog params. Just going to actually replace these with a more verbose one. Um, and then it should hopefully return in this format. So type catalog search response equals so catalog search data needs to be these. Um, okay, so ID. Okay, so let's just go through and remove a lot of these. I wish that this was like an actual like typed thing, you know, like if this could be a custom Lua type, that'd be quite nice. Instead, I have to go through and make it into one. Okay. Yeah, child labor laws. Yeah. Thankfully they don't apply to code naming conventions. Okay, so number, string, string. Uh, so then that item status, list of strings, item restrictions, list of strings. Let's see so string, 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 number, number, uh, number, 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 string, number. Okay, perfect. All right, so catalog search data. There are no strings on me. Yeah, the I felt like that movie. I wish they put it through a few more drafts of the script because it had some really cool ideas. I just think it just kind of tried to do too much, you know? That really is just the fate of a lot of superhero franchises. You have one really good movie that's well paced, and then you just bite off more than you can chew in the sequels. Um, let's see. So search catalog. So get current page. Okay, so items is equal to. Okay, so for repeat until catalog pages dot is finished. Local data equals catalog response equals catalog pages. Let's see. Get current page. Local net data equals. So now we're just going to iterate through this one. ipairs data do and net data table.insert on. There it goes. Okay, net data v. In fact, we can actually just put this in here if we want. And then advance to, and then afterwards, I should put this at the beginning. While equals false do end catalog pages while true do if catalog pages dot is finished, then break, else continue. I'm also going to put is dead equals false, and this is going to just kill the process in case we want to break it early. So is dead true or is dead, then break. Is there going to be new powers and weapons? Not necessarily. I mean, I think we're going to focus on reimagining the current weapons, but after that's done, then we can talk about new stuff. For now, we're just focusing on getting the stuff we currently have feeling as good as possible. Yeah, we don't want to overscope this too early, you know? I feel like that's always been my fatal flaw. Okay, so now let's do file util. We name file util run. Import package file util. And now what I need to do is file util dot write pair data test.json. HTTP service, let's add that at the top. Import service, HTTP service, JSON encode, net data. All right. I think this is all running fine. Where's that? What's that error? Oh, it's this stuff. Okay. So let's go to here and actually run this code. Asset type, invalid asset type for enum, avatar asset type. Dang it. Okay, so this needs to be avatar asset type, which it seems, so dynamic head, face, ear, hat. Okay, so hair accessory. Why is it yelling at me? Is this just an error? Goodness, what happened to the documentation for this one? Okay. I should add print statements. This doesn't make a whole bunch of sense. It doesn't look like it worked either. All right, so hair test data. Okay, so let's make this a little bit more readable. Print opening page equals catalog pages dot opening page. Okay, local page number equals 1. Page 1. And that inserting item item number I from page. Okay, so this should make it a lot more readable. Finishing, print finishing query. Okay. Import here, finishing query. That was fast. Okay. Let's just start with something simple. Okay. Let's just see if we can get that working. Okay. Okay. That looks better. Okay. So now we can see hair data test, format document. Okay. Hair accessory, ID, name, test bangs, all these different people. Why is it? I'm a bit suspicious of this. Why is this? This should not be the entire document, you know? Don't save. You make scripting look easy? Oh, okay. I want you. Going to be new. So how would gloves carry over from the blocky avatar if they had things? Yeah. So well, the thing is, we're going to be remaking the assets. So gloves will probably just be remade from scratch, rather than trying to fit them from the old avatar to the new avatar. It'll just, we'll make it in a way so that it looks like what it would look like if it was in a new art style, essentially. It was, uh, Zone, how could you do this to me? The real Dragon King. You make scripting look easy. Thank you, thank you. It kind of is at some point. I think it's just I'd hope that anyone who spent thousands of hours doing something, it would feel easier by the end of it. Otherwise, that sounds very painful. For the most part, though, 90% of the code I write is fairly just simple. Like this is why you can see AI kind of moving into the coding space a bit, because it doesn't take you being brilliant for a lot of the moment-to-moment stuff. But there is definitely skill at the higher level, and also the very low level too. My friend Ryan, he's doing a PhD in a bunch of computer engineering stuff, and I don't understand half the stuff he says anymore. It's very, very cool. Um, okay, so let's see at what point we are losing the. Oh wait, because we had the search keyword test. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, stuff is going quickly. Let's pause for now. That's Is there a rate limit? I feel like there should be a rate limit. Avatar editor service. I feel like I'm getting close to it, you know? Get recommended assets. Okay. Properties. Get outfits. No. Where am I? Avatar. Avatar service. Search. Search catalog. What's the search catalog rate limit? Um, um, current version. Rate limits. Max simultaneous. Don't send more than 10 at a time. Okay. We'll just we're just gonna have to accept the let's just hope that that works out fine. Okay, so format document. Okay, we have this looking all right. Hair accessory, price, cool. Game asset, total quantity. Do you want to save changes that Don't save. Okay, so let's re-add the creator name asset type limit, and then we're going to save it to 120, and then we'll just put a basically like task.wait 1 just to slow things down a bit. Okay, so where did Studio go? Okay, let's try now. Page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, finishing query. Okay, cool. So let's try this. View command palette, format document. Okay, so let's see if we can get this exact result on Roblox. So head, let's see, maybe where do I find hair? Okay, hair is it's in the head section. What the heck is in my shopping cart? Oh, nothing. Okay, that makes sense. It's kind of interesting having a shopping cart. The and so how do we filter it to just Roblox? Okay, so then that gives us um, sorts, relevance, unavailable items, hide. Okay, so it seems like there. Okay, so it seems like we have a decent amount of these. Nice, nice. Okay, so now let's actually convert this. Um, import. Okay, so import catalog. Mhm. Okay, so let's separate this into its own function. Download. We're going to have it be number. But we're just going to have it be this response, and we're going to take this stuff and put it here. Okay, so net data. Okay, so is dead. So fine. Let's also make a constant for the path. Local hair data location equals there, there. Hair data location. Let's actually move this into its own directory. How about data, hair data? Okay, so data slash hair data. And from that, okay, so we'll download to hair data location. If fileutil dot path, if exists path, then else. Okay, so we're going to have local item data array, HTTP service, JSON decode fileutil dot read hair data location, else equals download. Okay, perfect. If actually, let's not even have this return anything. Let's just have it, we'll just have it set no matter what on this end. And then if it doesn't exist, we'll just download it. Okay, beautiful. So now we have the item data array Okay, let's get if dead Boolean. So we're just going to use this to do a very quick is dead check, and that is pretty easy. Netflix captions and speaking some Spanish. Someone's. It would be nice to have live captions, especially now that voice chat is coming, or it's here, I guess. Um, item data. Oh, I almost said away. Away. Item data array. So let's just verify that that is showing back up. Okay. All right. So it looks like we have that asset. That's good. Nice. Okay. It worked perfectly. So item data array. Let's actually load those assets into an item. So product ID. How do I download it? How do I catalog pages at surface? Get item details. Get item details. Okay, so this returns the item details for a given item. It accepts two parameters. The first one, no. Catalog pages. How do I create an item? I want to load an item. I want to build it. Maybe insert service? Okay. Um, function. Uh, okay, so insert service, get free decals. Ooh, they upgraded insert service. That's cool. Get free models. List of free models from the catalog. Get user sets, load asset. Okay, so let's just try one of these. Okay. Uh, game, get service, insert service, load asset. Let's just go with ID dot parent equals workspace. Model, butterfly. All right, beautiful. Okay, so we have this. Amazing. Okay. So we have our code essentially. Function load asset. Let's see, what did I call these? Catalog search data. Let's call this item data. Item data, item data. Okay, so load asset. Okay, so server storage, folder, library. So I'm going to call this one library, then folder. What do they call this? What would they call this? I guess character. And then we're going to call this hair. Okay, so we've got that. So now we're going to get the references in there. Local hair folder equals game. Let's actually import service replicated storage. So replicated storage, wait for child library, wait for child hair, or no, character, wait for child hair. Okay, so hair folder. No, we also want to have insert service. So import service, insert service. And yeah, so inst equals insert service load asset item dot ID. Okay, so then from there, we basically have to so maybe load accessory. Accessory equals inst find first child of class accessory. Accessory dot parent equals workspace. Assert accessory. Otherwise, bad accessory for item dot name item dot ID. Then we delete that, destroy, return the accessory, and we're set. So now let's run through this. For IV and I pairs, item data array do. Let's just load an accessory. If is dead, if not is dead, then load accessory V. Let's just also include an offset. Offset equals vector 3. Yeah, vector 3. And then if offset, then accessory. Do we have a pivot to the primary part? First child handle. Okay, so bad handle for. Let me just do that again. Okay, so what's that look like? So is it still called handle? Okay, cool. Bad handle for, and handle is a base part. Okay, so handle.cframe. Let's use pivot to. That's the proper one at this point. Handle pivot to. All right, load accessory. So local x z. Okay, so local row length equals 10. Let's do 20, 30. Okay, local row spacing equals 4. Local, let's just do item spacing because we want to be vertical too. Well, spacing. All right, so that should origin equals cframe.new 0, 50, 0. Okay, so now we can get the offset, or let's change this from offset to cframe. Okay, so local x or y equals math dot round I divided by rows. Hey there, Mario. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I'm just glad that there were so many people out there who got to enjoy it. Let's see. Will voice chat be enabled in the remake? Yes, but it's probably going to be in a custom server thing. It really depends on how stuff goes. If everyone loves voice chat, that's one thing, but I'm not convinced it'll be a non-controversial change. Gaming zone, sorry, zone. I forgot when the stream will end. In about 14 minutes. So we're going to try to get the hair import stuff finished in time. Okay, so v row length. So row length is equal to number. Row length. Okay, so row length. What was it? Will the hair flow? Um, maybe if I did make hair physics in the past, but it was just such a performance hog. I'm not saying it can't be done better. I know other people have done it and it works well and looks good. I just don't want to commit to that when I know it was such a struggle last time. You know, that took like a month last time. Let's see. Uh, but yeah, probably not realistically. Math dot floor. Okay, so all right. Maybe I should just do, I'm going to do a modulus operation instead. So those are cool. Um, origin times cframe dot new x times column spacing. Okay, let's see. Let's do a row spacing too. Row spacing 5, 3. Um, y equals y times row spacing 0. What else? I think that should be pretty much it. Okay, so okay, hair folder. Let's actually make that a thing later. Okay, so we're going to just have an accessory for now. It's not going to do anything. Okay, so accessory.parent. Accessory.parent is equal to nil, so we get it out from under instance, then remove the instance. So from there, all we got to do is CJ Lore Season 2 release date. Well, currently writing it now as I live. Let's see. We might just get more prequels until then. So load accessory. Okay, so what we're trying to do here is we're trying to make a workflow which allows for the easy creation and installing of different character assets, specifically ones we can use, which are the Roblox ones. The main reason I'm doing it this way instead of manually is because in the past, Roblox has made little threats but then walked them back for everything that uses an external source needs to be purchasable in game. And so if they do that again, I want to have all the assets more or less lined up. We'll see if that happens, but still, you know. For now, just having your entire import process be automated for these kind of obvious things helps. And yeah, makes it easier to install new ones as well. So load accessory. What else is there? So item data array, just the code. Yeah, it's peaked at Superhero Life 2.3. Feel that. Local accessory is equal to accessory.parent equals workspace. Also, we're going to have these be tracked by the maid for a bit. Maid give task accessory until we know that we're doing things right at the very least. Um, insert service, rate limits, load asset. This calls me phone, P call. Okay, let's just do a, let's just put a little wait. Task.wait 0.25. Let's see how that goes. Yay, that's pretty good. Nice, nice. Okay, let's actually, I'm going to make this a little bit easier for myself. So we're going to make a hair folder instead. Local hair folder equals instance.new folder. Hair folder dot parent equals workspace. We're going to have made track it. And then we're going to put these the parent here. And actually, let's just sort of run with this for a bit. Okay, so this should hopefully lead to a much nicer. Okay, so we're gonna have to recolor these, but okay, so let me pause this. Oh, dang it, did I? Oh, I forgot. I was adding it to the made here too. So I need to remove this folder and this model. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? Uh, what else? I think that should be. Let's try this again. Okay, so it's loading in these different hairstyles. Okay, so now we can actually study them. Um, oh, I should name it probably. Hair folder dot name equals hair. Okay, so we have these names. That's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so let's check this out. So it has a thumbnail camera in it. That's nice. Touch interest. I just have a touch interest as a mesh. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have to make a new one called like Modernize accessory function. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna basically load in a we're gonna make a better one. Oh, bye. You're gonna go eat. Thank you for stopping by, Zone. Enjoy your meal. Hey there, Real Dragon King. Thank you for being here. Right now, I am working on a workflow that mass imports hair assets to hopefully allow for an um, easier dev experience. Okay, so let's try this. Insert service, get, how do I get a mesh? Mesh part. So if I want to create a mesh part, how can I change the texture of a mesh? Has joint offset. So how do I create it via code? Okay, so mesh ID. Mesh ID is the content ID of this part cannot be changed script for collision model. Should not rely on this behavior as it can change in the future. We updated during runtime. Use special mesh. How do I insert? I want to make one with a mesh part. How do I change textures? Apply mesh. It's interesting. Can I do that? Local part equals instance.new mesh part apply mesh. So what properties does apply mesh take? Hmm. Load a mesh part Roblox. Content provider insert a mesh part. How to insert a mesh part? Okay, y'all. Our our mind control glitched. Uh, suits still have glitched items. I don't know about that. I know that my goal is to make the game more fun, but that will be also with fixing bugs. So if it makes it more fun and fair, then expect it to be kept. For example, the suit glitch will be kept. But yeah, uh, how do I? Still can't believe that these hair parts didn't. Okay, so how about function create hair accessories? So we're just going to move this code into here. Local function, item data array. Modernize accessory. Yeah. Local function get hair folder. Okay. Folder hair. So if workspace find first child hair, then and else hair folder turn. Okay. Now, so for I hair Hi pairs. Okay, so get hair folder children to end. Okay, yay. So this will have to do for tonight. Uh, Thank you all very much for stopping by. Tomorrow we should get some more of that hair workflow done. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. Yeah, thank you again, and see you all next time. All right, next stream should be tomorrow, same time as usual, by 4 p.m. EST. All right, see you then. Bye.